What up, athletes? Welcome back to my channel. We are back at the Eccles interchange. We're heading over to the bridge. Today is Monday morning. It's about 6:30, almost 7 on a Monday morning in Georgetown. And I want to take a look at the new bridge on the opening day. This is the first day that the bridge is open, and we're going to see what the traffic looks like. We're going to walk over the bridge and see what it looks like from above, what the river looks like from above. And then we're going to do like a little live as we walk back over. So it's going to be like, I think 3 miles, 4 miles, maybe 4 miles to go over the bridge and 4 miles back. And by the time I get there, I would have completed another 4 miles. So it's going to be like 16 miles today, but we'll see what happens. So follow me as we take a look at the new Demerara River Bridge. So as usual, we're starting here at the Eccles roundabout. So the impatient driver. This is what you get at these roundabouts. Because what happens, that's looking back where we came from. Came from Georgetown. We're about 3.5 miles from home. And at the end of this road, that is Heroes Highway. It's the roundabout at South Roundabout Gardens. Now this reflecting pond is actually getting quite cloudy, so they're slipping on the maintenance. But the Jaguar is standing tall. That's the Jaguar. Like I said, this is early morning. It's still just before 7 a.m., 6:45 or so, and we're heading to the roundabout. Yeah, these pools are getting cloudy. There's a little bit of trash in this one. So yes, guys, today is the first day that the roundabout is open. It's October 6th. 6th of October 2025, and the traffic coming towards us is heading north to Georgetown on Heroes Highway. Traffic moving away from us is heading south. My guess is that some of this traffic is already including traffic coming across the bridge, because the bridge officially opened yesterday. Last evening there was an opening ceremony for the new Demerara Bridge. The bridge was actually officially named the Bharat Jagdeo Bridge, BJB. And this morning, today, would be the first morning that we get to see how rush hour traffic joins Heroes Highway at the new roundabout. So that's where we're headed, and head over there and take a look at morning traffic off the bridge. And then we're going to walk on the access road. It's a pity that the access road does not have a pedestrian walkway, pedestrian path. But we're going to walk to the bridge and then follow the pedestrian path across the bridge. So let's see what that looks like. So guys, this is the new bridge, the entrance to the new bridge. It says New Demerara Bridge on the sign there. Alright, the new Demerara Bridge. It's only yesterday that it was named the Bharat Jagdeo Bridge, so I assume eventually they're going to change that sign, put a permanent sign. But this is the roundabout. So the roundabout is still incomplete. You can see at the end where it starts, it begins. They still haven't merged the shoulders of the road on both sides. But it's 7 a.m. on a Monday morning in Guyana. Right at 7 a.m. and that's the traffic heading into Georgetown. The interesting thing is what is happening at this intersection at the roundabout. Now this here is traffic coming off the bridge Traffic from the west coast of and the west bank of Demerara coming off the bridge and heading to Georgetown. Some of this traffic, as you can see, is also going south. So there's a bit of merging dance that has to take place here. Well, what is clear, right? This is 7 a.m. traffic coming off the bridge. This is the first day in which traffic is going to use this new Demerara bridge. You can see in the distance, about 2 miles away, is the bridge. Yeah. And this is the density at 7 a.m. This is the density of traffic coming off the bridge at 7 a.m. So we look along the line, it's actually not too dense. Now this is the traffic, regular traffic coming off of the east bank. It's actually coming from further south than Diamond. We're at Providence. And we've seen this traffic before, right, on a Monday morning. This is the density of traffic that usually comes into Georgetown on a weekday morning. The issue is, at rush hour, when this traffic is at peak, what happens at the merger of bridge traffic, right? The traffic coming off the bridge and the traffic heading into the city. Okay, so I just crossed over that intersection, right, that roundabout. Policemen are here monitoring traffic at the bridge, at the entrance to this access road to the bridge. And we're now heading south, heading west onto the bridge. The problem, of course, like I said, is that there's no pedestrian walkway on the access road, although there seems to be one on the bridge, which we will find out as soon as we get there. But yeah, in the distance, that's the bridge. And since it's only 7 a.m. in the morning, traffic heading west, crossing the bridge to West Bank, Demerara, is still very sparse. And traffic heading east that is coming off of the bridge is also not as dense as you would expect it. Right, you can see at the roundabout, cars lining up to go south. Not very many, about half a dozen cars. But it's Monday morning, it's the first day of operation of the bridge. This is the neighborhood of Providence. Remember, we looked at this neighborhood all through the construction period. We saw them build this storm drain and the side roads. Now things are not quite complete. They are near to finish. Ahead of us, that is the Windsor Estates multi-unit housing. This is one of those side roads, and this is a multi-story residential building that has been under construction for the longest while. But yeah, that's a side road that heads eventually takes you to Red Road or Amazonia Mall Road. And this one is another side road that's also under development and construction. Takes you to the Eccles interchange, the road between Bharatstown and Eccles. But yeah, guys, this is what is happening on a Monday morning when the bridge opens. The bridge is now open to traffic, and I'm walking west. I'm walking on the southern carriageway of the access road and heading west towards the bridge and eventually towards the west bank. Now I promised to measure the distance between where we are now and the bridge. So let me see if I can do that presently. I guess we're gonna do it. I still have my fitness tracker on. I use an Adidas fitness tracker, Adidas as some people say, fitness tracker, an app. So we're gonna use that app to make the measurement. So this is the local neighborhood in Providence. Those buildings are all part of this local neighborhood in Providence. And as I was saying, the traffic on this bridge, particularly at rush hour, will contribute to noise pollution, air pollution, and chemical pollution in this neighborhood over time. And while I would hate to say I told you so, we're gonna have to wait to see what the final verdict is on the impact of this bridge, environmental impact of this bridge on the local neighborhood. So the government has released a number of bulletins on the bridge, particularly describing traffic flow patterns, and they've expressly described what happens at this intersection, that's the intersection coming up with the road that runs outside Windsor Estates. So that Windsor Estates road is going to be a major artery leading to feeding this access road and leading away from it. So according to the government's bulletin, traffic heading onto the bridge will be able to join the access road here at this intersection, Windsor Estates Road, and traffic coming off the bridge heading to Georgetown will also be able to exit there at Windsor Estates Road. The only problem with that is that it increases the amount of traffic on Windsor Estates Road, and that is not without cost. In other words, if you increase the volume of traffic in this residential neighborhood, it's only a matter of time until you see an increase in the number of accidents, the deterioration of the road, in terms of its usage, and complaints about noise pollution, traffic congestion, and so on. So I'm waiting to see what happens eventually. But this is what it looks like on a Monday morning. This is the traffic coming from Red Road, right? This traffic is coming from Red Road and eventually joins the access road to the bridge here. The problem, of course, is that if you get to